So yeah, so we'll do a mini series 1 to 3. Not all of them today, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoy World of Warcraft issue number 1. Okay, let's get into it. By Wildstorm. Um, Clive Barker's Jericho, a blur of spilled blood and bullets. Lead a strike team trained in occult warfare and an all-action horror first-person shooter. Download the demo now. Picking his nose, wasn't I? Alright. Got it all in there? So we can't really. Alright. World of Warcraft. Durotar, Orc homeland, on the eastern coast of Kalimdor. Along a rough track by the shores of the sea, the creak of wagon wheels echoes mournfully in the dusk. Move, you lazy beast! The boss wants to reach Orgrimmar by nightfall. Har, I'd have more chance of winning 1,000 gold at Dire Mall. Broken cartwheel slowed us down, rock cool. It's the way Rhaegar's luck's been running lately, eh? Blood-Eye dying like that and only 2 elves left to do the fighting? The other gladiators'll have 'em for breakfast. Rhaegar's finished. Maybe I can find another job in Dire Mall before... What's that? Nothing. Rubble washed in on the tide. Everyone knows Bladefist Bay's the Great Sea's midden heap. That's no ship's wreckage. It moved! Tough luck for it then. That crocodile's looking for dinner. And he's found fresh meat. Hey! Slash. Some kind of rock that he grabbed. Nice move! 20 silver on the human. You're on. He's free, Rock will pay up. No way, blood sense will drive it nuts. That broken spar won't stop it. Guy's crockbait. Stranger in a strange land. The fuck? Human history just got a little less human. Okay. Alright. So let's raise the bet to 40. Whap! What's the hold up, Spiketooth? I'm not paying you to gawk at the scenery. Get a move on. We'll reach Orgrimmar if we have to travel all night. I need to find a 3rd gladiator. Bosh it, human. That's the way. What? Crack. Stick broke. Your man's finished. Is he? Flip to evade the monster's jaws. Good high leap, Spiketooth. I take your bet and double it. Humph. Agile. Keeps his head. Plays to his strength. He's been well taught. Not bad. Took out an eye. Grrr. Too late, the guy's dinner. No. Boom. Use the beast's own weight to drive your stake through its heart. Clever. Ah, I see there was no need. Should have read those the other way around. Oh, this is the ad for it? Resistance, Fall of Man. Welcome to Earth, circa 1951. The Chimera, a horrific species of unknown origin, have overrun Russia and most of Europe, and now they're threatening the entire planet, armed with an arsenal of unique and deadly weapons. You and your fellow soldiers represent humanity's last hope. Never even heard of the game. I couldn't risk your being damaged by the monster's death throes. Who are you, human? I don't know who I am, or where I come from, or... That makes everything easier. Shackle the human and throw him in the cage with the others. There's a treaty between Horde and Alliance now, remember? Oh, there's a treaty between Horde and Alliance now, remember? You're playing with fire, Rhaegar. Grabbing a free human. Free? You mean this slimy army deserter I've captured? Until he can prove otherwise, Pinkskin belongs to me, and he'll take Blood Eye's place in the arena. Welcome back, stranger. In case you can't remember, well, you can't remember. What? You have amnesia, human. Must have taken a blow to the head, unless you're faking it. No, At least your body remembers how to fight. That's what landed you in here with us. Still, you're alive. I'm Brawl Bearmantle. And I'm Valera Sanguinar. We're on our way to the Orc City of Arena's gladiators. Brawl's won already. I've been owned by Rhaegar for a while. I trained with Blood Eye in the months before his death. Blood Eye? You really must have been hit really hard. Everyone knows the Orc Blood Eye, last year's champion in single combat. I myself won a number of victories beside him. Big surprise with the great Blood Eye as your partner. Proud, aren't you, of how well you serve your Horde master? I fight to live, Valera, while you Blood Elves are willing traitors. You're to be a gladiator? But you're a child. I'm not! Oops. I'm not! Well, okay, I'm young for an elf, but our kind age differently than you humans do. I was a child when bandits killed my family. But I've been on my own since my parents died. I did alright too, even survived the scourge. Until I tried to appropriate a shaman's talisman and tripped on an alarm. I injured several guards before they captured me and tossed me in an orc prison. Worse luck, I was a day from escaping when they sold me to Rhaegar. I'm not surprised. Luck cannot abide Blood Elves. They're scheming cowards, turncoats by nature. They can't be trusted. We can't be trusted, bro. To fight as we choose with all our powers of mind and body, to know our friends from our enemies, and to avenge all slights against us. You can place your trust in that. The fortress city of Orgrimmar lies in Durotar's northern mountains. Within its maze-like structure is the Valley of Honor, where warriors reside, and where the wily Rhaegar camps to prepare his gladiators for the arena. Inside with you! You all know why you're here. As yet, Blood Elf and human, you are fighters by instinct and by inclination, but your inner fire, like Bros, rages out of control. I will teach you to channel that fire, to control your fury, and to use your assets to fight as individuals and as a team. So far, only Brawl has been blooded in the arena, but when we leave this place, you all will be gladiators. In 3 weeks, you compete for a championship at the Dire Mall. You will fight your best there, and you will win or you will die. Is that it? Oh, oh. Begin! You'll have a hard time. You'll have a hard time taking me, Druid, with that weakling's weapon. You call my weapons weak? Blood elfling? Learn now that a druid's power is not in forged weapons, but in his own nature. Night owls understand honor. We fight as we are. Roar. Bear form. Your vanity is showing, Bear Mantle, and you're easily provoked. Good. More flesh now for my blade to cut, more blood to spill. What's with the pigskin, Rhaegar? Why is he just standing there? He refuses to fight for the amusement of others. A flick of the lash might improve his attitude. World of Warcraft Dungeon Companion 2. Coverage of instances in raid dungeons, everything from Nexaramas to Black Temple. Indoor and outdoor boss encounters, learn exactly what you need to do to take them down. Cheats. And plus much more monster data, quest guidance, and rewards, drop lists, and new tier armor. Get yours now. God. Wait, who's that? The Goblin Spark Eyes team for Dire Maul, Dark Spear, Troll, Grim Totem, Tauren, and Undead. Nice combination. Obvious. Rhaegar's trying to keep his prowess secret. Orgar gossip says he's as skilled a fighter as they've seen. What's the human doing? Why isn't he training? Fine, he's only human. Blood Eye's dead. No human's that good. Still, it's Rhaegar. Why take a chance that his team might snatch Dire Maul's rich prizes out from under our noses? Maybe we should test his other fighters. Well said, Magor. Apparently enough pressure snapped the weakest link. And the rest of the chain will fall. Put away your whip. All we need to do is wait for tomorrow. Evening, the cages. A low grumbling voice utters a sharp elvish epithet of disgust. What can Rhaegar be thinking, trying to turn us into a team? A human who refuses to fight, and 2 elves who only want to fight each other. He chose us the way he picked his champion. No, he chose us the way he picked his champion, Blood Eye. Brawl. He said as much at the Blood Eye's funeral. He said as much at Blood Eye's funeral. Each of us in some way reminds Rhaegar of himself. My quickness of mind and body, Brawl's barely harnessed battle fury, Crocbait's well-honed skill. And what? Amnesia? Your second greatest asset in Rhaegar's eyes. I don't think you were hit on the head, though. You ran afoul. Oh. Man, I'm screwing this up. Your second greatest asset in Rhaegar's eyes. I don't think you were hit on the head, though. You ran afoul of a powerful sorcery human. The aura of
dark magic lingers on you.
You'd recognize that aura, wouldn't you?
Just what is that supposed to mean, bro?
Hush for a moment. An orc meditative technique Rhaegar taught me might help clear the blockage from your mind, human. The right mix of herbs thrown into the fire to induce a fugue state. Now breathe in the smoke. Images should appear in the flames. And then the flames were everywhere. Screaming, blood, death, the smell of burning flesh. It was all around him. He was home. Hey, Antlerhead, I'm talking to you.
World of Warcraft, the board game, epic adventure comes to your tabletop. Wow. It's awesome.
And then he wasn't. Cough. You little fool, you might have damaged him. All you blood elves crave arcane magic. It's an addiction. That's what I meant. At least our males don't take 1,000-year naps while their women do the work. Do not insult the druids who walk the Emerald Dream, and who fought and died to prevent the return of the Burning Legion. Lay a claw on me, shapeshifter, and you'll learn to regret that skills are not to be sneered at. Save it, both of you. Keep your rage for your enemies. Blood elves are enemies of night elves, and of all of the Alliance. They defected. We were forced to defect. The Alliance Grand Marshal Garethos used us and betrayed us. We joined the Horde in order to survive. You joined the Horde to slake your thirst for arcane magic, and your survival endangers the rest of us. Cross me, bro, Bear Mantle, and I'll show you how dangerous I really am. Idiots, for now your enemy is our master. Time enough to renew old conflicts when you're free. Later. The whole race was nearly exterminated by the Scourge. Those who survived and fought in partnership with the Alliance were betrayed. So, was it so wrong then to ally with Illidan and the Naga to save the few who remained? As a babe, I drank in magic with my mother's milk. I didn't ask to be dependent on it. It helped me to survive. What right does Bro have to blame me for the choices of my people or the circumstance of my birth? The next morning. Now that you're rested, your training begins in earnest. The human is right. Rhaegar is our true enemy. That's why he guards us so fiercely, even as he teaches us new and better ways to kill. I'll escape eventually, and maybe I'll kill him when I do. But for now, I'll teach Bro a lesson of my own. Dizzy. Respect my people, or pay the price. Now, while they're unarmed. Beat it, pigskin! Leave the training ground. To warriors tough enough to use it. Yeah. Leave the training ground to warriors tough enough to use it. They're trying to stir up trouble. Ignore them. Nature lover, coward, and turncoat. The dire Mog gladiators would eat you for breakfast. It's we who will be carving a breakfast, you walking scabbard. Now who are you calling a turncoat? You, elf girl, unless you're strong enough to stop us. Stupid, inexperienced hothead. She walked right into it. Fires Voutlands. Play with fire. Uniquely coded loot cards offering cosmetic online upgrades, including an epic mount. Brand new crafting UDE point cards redeemable online for cool prizes and exclusive cards. 2 cards inspired by the famous South Park World of Warcraft episode. Available at your local hobby store. So many WoW ads, eh? Damn. Take this sword and start swinging, Crockbait, or she won't even be a stain in the sands at Dire Mall. Cling! Want me to stop it, boss? Let it play out, Spite Tooth. They fight to earn the right to live. That is what it means to be a gladiator. Well, if you want to risk your team, Rhaegar, can I interest you in a small wager, say 40 silver? Make it 80, and you're on. Hey, Valera, I thought these goons were your... goons were fighting were your Horde allies. Allies come and allies go, bro. That's politics, but the undead scourge are my eternal enemies. Cling, ching. Staff's useless against a Tauren druid. Then let's see how you deal with Fang and Claw. I can't change. What's wrong with me? Brawl! Brawl! Why doesn't he shift forms? Oh, this is my fault. Valera, the guy's undead. It'll take a lot more than that to stop him. I watch this kind kill my people. I know what he is. I'll deal with him again in a minute after I save your sorry hide. Obstinate female, you really do have a death wish. A wish I'll gladly grant. Eep! Valera! Ha! I guess Rhaegar never taught you to beware of Tauren's horns. Ah! Ah! Stink! Off his arm goes. Nab. Kiss! Valera, stay down! Whack! Arr! Thank you. You saved him. It was my fault. I drained his energy. I just wanted to teach him a lesson. What lesson? That I was right about you? That... A lively little warm-up, eh? My winnings! Bah, a necromancer can put the undead back together easily enough. But Trust can't regenerate that arm. I'm sorry. And Magor will live, but not recover in time for Dire Maul. Rhaegar, what exactly did you mean by warm-up? Rhaegar, you said these weak-hearted louts would give me a fight. You're kidding yourself. This was just too weak to even stand. I'll kill him first. No, you can't. He isn't weak. He's... Who's going to stop me? Schwap. Ack. Not you, little elf, that's for sure. Now, weakling, if you know any prayers, keep 'em short. Back off, these elves are under my protection. Your protection? You're not yet a true gladiator, Pinkskin, nor are you some mythic hero. You can't even protect yourself. Throw away your sword now, orc, or die. I've I've got you, Pinkskin. My team with you to lead them, to protect them, to fight with them, and die 'em all, assuming you survive the next 5 minutes. Next, blood on the sand. Alright, there you go. I got this one, and I got this one, and I got that one. I don't have Valera, but I have the Warlock, I have the Dwarf, and I have the Orc. And I have the Troll, and I have the Gnome on the Gnome mount, on the Ostrich Gnome robotic mount. I have the Paladin, Draenei Paladin. I have Brawl, the Night Elf Druid there, as well. Yep. Some of them are on the castle. The Warlock's on the castle. The Dwarf's on the top. And the Orc's on the other side. And my other ones are up on the board. Up on the wall. So, yeah. I am Ripper, Fear, Slasher, Teeth in the Darkness. I am Beowulf. Beowulf, the game. Ching. Prepare to battle. Attach to target ally. Attached. Whatever.